The U.S. commander who launched a controversial strike on a suspected drug boat in the Caribbean is facing lawmakers on Capitol Hill today. Admiral Frank Bradley ignored questions from reporters as he arrived to give a classified briefing behind closed doors. He's under major scrutiny right now for ordering a second follow-up strike on a boat, and that was after the first one failed to kill everyone on board. We are now learning that Admiral Bradley viewed the survivors as legitimate targets. That's according to a defense official. But some legal experts say that this might actually be a war crime. Meanwhile, President Donald Trump is defending that attack, and he told reporters that he would support the release of the full video.
Will you release video of that strike so that the American people can see for themselves what happened?
I don't know what they have, but whatever they have, we'd certainly release. No problem.
If it is found that survivors were actually killed while clinging onto that boat, should Secretary Hegseth, Admiral Bradley, or others be punished?
I think you're going to find that this is war, that these people were killing our people by the millions.
NBC News senior national security correspondent Courtney Kube has been following all of this live on Capitol Hill. Courtney, what are we hearing specifically from Congress about this classified briefing?
Yeah, so Admiral Bradley and the chairman of the Joint Chiefs, General Dan Kane, have been sitting through a number of briefings for lawmakers here all morning. We know that there are senior officials from the intelligence committees, the Armed Services Committee, and they're expected to go on for some time more. Now, these are all classified briefings in secure facilities, which means the public, the media, we're not getting any sense of what's happening behind the scenes, except when lawmakers come out and talk to us. As you mentioned, Admiral Bradley and the chairman, we tried to get questions to them when they came out of the first briefing, but they declined to say anything. We did, however, hear from the ranking member of the House Intelligence Committee, Congressman Jim Hines. He said he viewed the full video and that if Americans would see it, they would be deeply troubled by it. Here's a little bit more about what he had to say.
What I saw in that room was one of the most troubling things I've seen in my time in public service. You have two individuals in clear distress, without any means of locomotion, with a destroyed vessel, who were killed by the United States.
He also said both officers defended the decision to take that second strike.
So given everything we just heard, I mean, where do things stand? Where does this congressional inquiry go from here?
Yeah, so it's all going to depend on whether these members feel that there is enough to move forward with even more steps. So would that be calling for a further inquiry? Would it be calling for the Secretary of Defense or for Admiral Bradley to face some sort of repercussions? It's just not clear at this point. We're trying to get more answers on exactly what they're hearing. What is a question that we have been asking, though, is will that full video be released? We just heard President Trump said he thinks the entire video should be released. We're trying to get those questions to Admiral Bradley and to the members here today as well, Morgan.
I know you will. Courtney Kube for us. Courtney, thanks.
We thank you for watching, and remember, stay updated on breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app or watch live on our YouTube channel.